What's up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you a little bit of The Boys, Season 1, Episode 2, Cherry. And if I know anything about cherries, they're sweet.
And Fergie can tie them with her tongue.
Fucking red. Fergie's also Charlie Brown's sister.
Oh, yeah.
You can tie this string with it. Huh?
What?
That have to do with
The voice of Charlie Brown's sister is Fergie.
Did you know that?
No, absolutely not.
We're going to have to rewatch Charlie
Take
Brown.
that to the bank. So I don't know what's going to happen this episode. I think that they're going to hide this man's body and that they're going to further find a way to infiltrate the Seven. Or they're into some shenanigans together and just run around. I thought, is that guy's name Carl Urban? Butcher. I thought the Butcher was going to have some kind of superpowers, but I don't know. Maybe he's just some fucking
I feel like he lost someone
drunk
too.
dude. Yeah.
He had to have.
It's
Well,
power
he was like,
mix.
do you have a dog? And like, just this weird shit in his car.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows what's up?
He probably leads some kind of union of people who lost their relatives.
Yeah, it's probably like a little group of
It has to be something deep-seated. I'm like, I don't know. Probably his best friend.
Or his lady person.
Or his
man
children.
person.
Him and
He's in the
A-Train
toy
used to
car.
have an affair.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, with as fast as A-Train is.
Running through some things.
Ew.
Straight drill.
Okay, we're done.
Guys, this is... Oh, actually, is this a market substitute?
No, definitely not. Support the OG version on Prime. Watch it yourself, you know? This is Normies. Support us on Patreon. I used to do this when I was in Lost. I forget. Okay, so support us on Patreon. We do gaming channels, cooking shows, Instagram, Snapchat. We're now on TikTok.
Woo!
Normies
Generation
TikTok.
Z.
Yeah, Gen Z.
We are here to ruin your experience on
Totally
on
ruin
your
it.
platform.
We are learning
Hashtag boomers.
Renegade all over the place.
I don't even know what that means. Don't be a pirate.
Yeah, don't pirate, and I think I got it, right?
Unless you're gonna plunder that booty.
Hey, I'm a booty
Okay,
warrior.
we're gonna start this.
That's the old bill. So unless you want to explain why you got America's favorite invisible wanker dead on the floor, give us a fucking hand, will ya?
Move. Adrenaline. Kick in. Let's go.
He did try to kill you.
I mean, but he's like, because they're so like wrapped up in shit, like they won't be able to prove it.
Yeah.
Like no one will listen. Or they'll find out that he tried to bug the place and they'll be like, yeah, well, you had it coming.
And what you might call an independent contractor.
Independent.
You got a problem, you call me, I solve the problem.
He's a mercenary.
I knew it.
Fuck.
Modern cars also have the pulley thingy where you can pop the trunk too.
Yep.
Pull the car, this over. Fuck's sake, where's he seeing our faces?
Oh my god, you're gonna kill him.
You have to.
Yeah, you're right. Damn. We got murderers in the room.
I mean, like it's the only way it
Right.
goes, or you go to jail.
No,
Or they kill you.
Well, yeah, or they kill you. They find you and kill you. They're above the law.
Okay.
That looks like a Jennifer.
Lawrence.
Yes. Does it
On
not from the
crack.
side? On crack. What?
40,000, you owe me? I mean, why else would you show your face around here?
That's why you take the money.
Do you want to know what the fucking job is or not?
You dumb fucks are fucking dead! Have you ate?
And you saw your face.
You got translucent in your tongue, huh? Homelander can be on his way right now. Wait, he's chipped? This is not my problem, huh?
Well,
Like dogs.
it is now. He knows what you look like.
Wow.
Comes the A-Train!
Ugh.
God, you
Hate this.
His fucking glasses.
I feel like it's almost like with athletes when they do horrible things and then they're just accepted to have them be okay like this.
I asked for translucent.
Right, but Translucent is on a secret undercover mission right now. But you got the A-Train, baby.
2 million.
Ew.
Well, that was my only wish. He's my hero.
Well, you know, maybe he can swing by.
And
next
do you
week
see the
or-
vote, the
Yeah.
dropping?
Like, I tell you what, you get better and I'll teach you to run as fast as me.
He's gonna die now. He's like,
Yeah? You'll teach me to outrun cancer?
How many times do I have to tell you that A-Train needs to be scripted?
I will not happen again.
All right. And where is Translucent?
We know he's not in the building. He hasn't triggered any of the motion sensors. He's probably out on another one of his fucking vendors.
Motion
Doesn't he have
sensors.
to
That means we're
right?
stuck to a city?
We haven't properly met yet. I'm Starlight.
Okay.
We are sending you on your first patrol.
That's great news. Thank you.
Hi, big fan.
Oh god, she's
A
gonna
crime
team up.
itinerary?
Yeah, where and when to find the bad guys. That's what my department does. We vet leads, crunch satellite data, comp stat.
Why wouldn't you stop the crunch before they happen then?
You know, back in Des Moines, I always patrolled alone.
And that is why we love you. But we see at least a 23% uptick in social media mentions and hero hashtags when there's a team up. People love a team up.
The deep is gonna fall on a knife.
My degrees in marketing and all of this makes sense. It just sucks.
Falls on a knife 40 times.
Right?
Okay, what do you guys want? Money?
We don't want your fucking money.
Oh, he's wearing a Ramon shirt too. It's very punk rock.
We need to pierce the skin somehow.
You're gonna kill him?
Yeah.
Not murder.
I am.
I love you, not Hugh Jackman.
Personally, I think it's amazing that a woman your age can have a baby, period.
That is so sweet of you to say.
That is gross.
Hey, did you hear about the mayor of Baltimore?
Yeah, heard his plane went down.
I saw him on Tuesday. I had a meeting with him right here.
Wow.
Oh, so she
doesn't
He was
know.
listening.
Well,
Damn.
You don't do vengeance.
He was blackmailing me.
I am the last person you need to save.
Yeah, but I did it for you.
I know. I have half the Senate Appropriations Committee coming tonight.
I love the law. He didn't even think about it because he knew he'd get away with it.
He's got mommy issues.
You better sop it up.
Does he have a boob fetish?
Oh my
Do you
god.
like a boob?
She started lactating when she was like tending to him. That's
I think.
disgusting.
Oh, don't you just lactate naturally?
I
Like you can't get so turned on your titties leak.
don't.
Yes.
There's many
because
reasons why
she
you
has
can't
like
lactate.
maternity. Like,
Yeah, if you have like
Oh,
motherly
okay.
affections, like if you hear a baby
Yeah.
crying, it's
You'll
gonna
you'll start to lactate.
like any baby, not just
Yep.
yours.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've learned about titties today.
Just been drinking at Anthony's, blowing out steam.
No, I called Anthony. All right, I called everybody.
I've been on the fucking road walking around, bro. Don't ask me shit.
I'm a adult. Like I'll let you know. He can't.
Oh!
Ow!
That's a
Oh
concrete
man!
wall.
Nothing! What? You were messing up your knuckles.
Ow.
Not even punching right.
It hurts.
Because sometimes when you're mad, you just want to feel that fucking pain.
I would get a boxing membership.
You didn't have time for that.
Well, you can help me understand something, Deep, because am I stupid, Deep?
Yes.
A little bit.
Yes.
Smart. Very smart.
Ew.
What possible reason?
I just
what,
wanted his cake to like, choke
razor
up on the
sharp
chair.
fish instinct?
I didn't really see anything down there, as a matter of fact.
Is he dumping his bodies there? Or what's happening?
No, he saw the laser imprints on the ship.
Oh.
That were small eyelid.
Plane.
The only person that we know can do that.
Ship.
Only
It's
person
in
we
the
know-
water, it's a ship now.
Huh.
Ooh.
Rounds coated in the same carbon material as his skin.
Probably your best bet.
How do you assess that? How do you find out what his skin is made out of?
Because he talks about it.
What are you doing?
Yo.
Jesus.
I'm invincible, stupid motherfuckers.
Can they starve him to death?
Yeah, I would assume, right?
No!
Signal can get out now.
We haven't been able to ping Translucent's trip until about 5 minutes ago. Well, where is he? Jersey City. Is he doing
Oh
in
no, they
Jersey
found
City?
him.
Fucking idiots, I could be doing so much more.
You should be
But
patrolling
no,
the sewers.
Boss just wants me to make my big, pretty dives in the water and flash my fucking biceps for Instagram.
Bro,
I mean,
quit
sure,
complaining.
4 million hits a day, still, it's fucking demeaning.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for
Yeah,
him?
I know.
After you raped me? Like,
What's your problem?
Right?
With that pissy look on your face all night.
Oh my goodness! Boy, if you don't boil this fish alive.
Look, cry me a fucking river, alright? I took my share of shit when I first got here, okay?
That doesn't make it okay.
You're not number 2 around here. You're just the fish guy. Everyone thinks you're a joke.
Aquaman.
Yo.
Me, most of all.
Drugs.
Hey!
And what? Oh. She's Iron Man. That's dental insurance.
That was really good. Smile. How is this? Yeah, stand over him and say this is lit.
What?
Catch my dive in the water. Fucking cherry.
Cherry.
Andrew and the kids must be chuffed for you.
Keep.
Oh my god, she was in Blue Bloods.
My files were files.
Couple of suits.
Why translucent?
No, nothing special, just ticking a few boxes.
Oh, so you just broke into my goddamn house in the middle of the night?
All right.
The Mallory files are dead and buried.
You're the deputy director of CIA operations. Dig 'em up.
No.
5 minutes alone with a piece of paper. For old time's sakes, and I want to know.
Old time sakes.
You think I look bad finally at the times we fucked?
What's got you so hot and bothered when a simple fuck you would suffice?
Fuck you.
burning bridges. Oh, the lighting on that.
Yeah, that was intense.
That was really nice.
Did I mention this is life or death?
I'll send an edible arrangement to your funeral.
Yo.
Damn.
Yeah, what did he do?
Well, he was really an ass right there, so.
I mean, he assumed he was an ass all the way through and through, but yo.
So the Mallory files were probably like ways to kill Soups, and they just buried them.
Or all the information on them, and that's why we don't know everything about them.
Well, if you don't want it, I can always. No, Cheers.
He's gonna throw it on the wires.
I need to ask you some questions about A-Train. When he burst through that woman, Robbie Ward.
The other day, this is the what?
I need to know why. What was he doing?
That's what all this is about, Christ. What makes you think I know anything about it?
Well, I know you and A-Train were tight. You guys came up together.
What are you, a fucking fan?
What?
Good luck.
Buddy, my superpower ain't invisibility.
You know that, right? It's reading people.
I would assume we would have a lot of
espionage.
Or espionage, but like you would a lot of psychological knowledge to help people navigate each other.
Yeah.
So if people are sick, for you, is that your new normal then?
What the fuck?
So security looking for
Well, they don't have a warrant.
they're security, they're not cops.
We fight gangs and terrorists. We save the world.
And you're also a pervert.
You're not the hero of this story. I'm not the one who's trapped. Run for the hills, Huey.
Does that mean you can put lotion on? So I'm thinking, does the skin act like skin? Because that means we can soak
Absorb stuff?
Yeah. That means I can spray you with something.
You got an idea?
Is it an epiphany?
Republic's so great.
Bill, how are the kids?
I've seen no black women. I'm just saying. I'm gonna say that right now. There's literally no black women. Where are
Where's
they?
the representation?
Where's the representation? No Asian women? No Middle Eastern?
America runs on weapons. Hell, it's one of the only damn things we still make.
But you are the chairman. Where do you stand?
Me, I'm just an old leatherneck. Scared the shit out of me to have Homelander there.
My heroes are the most loyal, patriotic.
That's just it.
Yeah, no.
They're your heroes.
Wow.
Why have average when you can have extraordinary?
Damn.
And that's a very good comeback.
No, please, please.
Ew.
Jesus. Oh, you're idiots are dead.
We're all friends here. Yeah, it's all good. It's
That's
fine.
not what you do with friends.
That's he maneuvers to get behind you.
Miss, do me a favor and shut your eyes.
Yep. Genius idea here,
And
buddy.
these dumbasses that tell me 110-pound woman, people don't know how muscle works. Solid 130, 140, all of it 5'6".
It's gonna look like she attacked them on the video.
Yeah.
What is that?
It will help with your anxiety. It's LSD and MDMA. This is a candy flip.
For your own pleasure.
She had dirt on her fingernails and calluses on her hands and ICs in this thing. Strange for such a refined woman like this. What you're a gardener, you're a sculptor. What is this, huh? I think about her all the time. She was the first person I ever killed.
Okay, Senator. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
And they whore them out.
Oh, yeah.
Darling, you know I like to watch.
Can't always be in control. You ready?
Oh, God.
That feels different.
Feels like a butt. Also, you don't feel that she weighs,
And has a dick on your stomach.
maybe if she can grow things, she didn't have to grow a penis.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
She's looking at a picture of himself like, who and fucking why? Like, who does that?
I wonder what he sees when he sees himself.
Quit now. I am doing this. That little kid's in my God.
Can he see through the wall?
Yeah.
That's his kink. That's his kink.
Oh, God.
That's you.
Isn't he essentially just a giant turtle?
They were about to rape a girl. What girl? There's no girl in that video. You get a name?
No, she ran off.
Jerry's gonna lose his shit.
What the fuck is Jerry?
I realize how busy you were last night.
I was with a young woman, all right? They've obviously been doctors.
I'm sorry, they're authentic. I should know.
I was there.
It's her!
You should have when you orgasm, sir.
Who the fuck is he?
Anyway, I would love to continue
What?
our conversation.
No one wants your fucking soups in the army?
Fuck. You release the pictures.
She's gonna fucking blackmail everyone.
That's his entire career.
I'm finding myself. What's his last known position, please?
Why don't we just call Miss Stillwell?
No.
Okay.
What did you do to me? He stuck a lump of plastic up your bum, son.
Holy shit.
Way up your
What?
He stuck a little finger up there and try and fish it out. I trigger this. Also bang.
I'll tell you about Adrian.
He's a good actor.
Politics. He doesn't think anyone else knows, and I know a lot of things.
He's here every night, maybe now.
Papa, that's the hero with the sharp things coming out of her arms.
Yeah, real dealers. Anyone knows what Adrian is doing, it's pop claw.
Listen, I know shit. Dark shit, all the way to the top. Wait.
That's Homelander? Homelander's here. Oh shit.
You'll hear the bomb.
Shit. You pulled that detonator, he would hear.
But how?
Commit a crime somewhere else.
Pittsburgh, Dinwiddie.
Keep it with you.
I mean, that just
So
means
he's
these guys are
leaving.
gonna have to blow
They
it.
need it as collateral.
So they're leaving.
He'll blow it.
Come on. Frenchie, I'm getting ship reception in.
We'll figure it the fuck out, huh?
Well, the whole operation. Start from fucking scratch.
He's gonna throw it on the gigs.
Short out the battery. That's why you don't leave your captors with things that they can use to escape.
Sir, I need to see some ID.
Also, police cannot ask for ID unless there's suspicion that you committed a crime. Fun fact. So Homelander, you ain't even the cops.
This is my place.
Back out my spot.
Till they find you, which they will.
Press
Hey.
the
Button.
Run out. You want to talk about having a go bag, dickhead.
You press it now too. Come on.
I mean, they don't have it.
Though Huey does.
Okay, let me go.
Dude, someone get the fuck back in there.
You'll be the hero that saved Translucent.
I don't know that you guys are worth saving.
Yeah.
You can still go home.
You're
If
lying.
He's a fucking gross pervert.
That's
He's
your
not
life.
listening.
Lying.
Don't do it. No, then I'm running in the other room. No. Yeah, keep your hands clean.
Do it down. Do it.
Yo!
Burn the whole place.
It's like
If it was in
it's
the
like
room.
his girl.
Damn. But also, like this kid covered in spaghetti.
Hello, Mom! Mama! Cherry Bomb!
Alright. Cherry. Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb.
The episode's called Cherry.
Yo, the next episode's called Get Some.
This is actually good.
Ooh, this shit dope! Sorry, I'm enjoying the show.
This is
I
so
like it. I like it.
good.
I like it.
Hell yeah. Alright, so what I found to be super cool was one, it feels like we're rolling with the villains, but they're not even villains, they're just like
They're not
uncomfortable
villains.
revolutionaries,
Yeah.
as what I'm gonna call them. But also they was like every superhero like has to be killed in a different method. So every superhero can be killed, but they're like a puzzle. So like you have to like look at them like a puzzle and be like, all right, so like those are your powers, like, and you have to figure out how to like kill them. They're like becoming Lex Luthor, which is crazy, because
It is. It's cool.
And it's not just
That
one
idea was
superhero. I feel like they're actually they're doing what Batman did and
with
showing all the
Superman,
work of it. Yeah,
having
With-
fucking contingency plans for everybody.
Exactly. He has one for everybody in the Justice League. That means you have to look at them, know their habits.
Yep.
I mean, doesn't it feel like the Justice League? But now I enjoy this show though because it shows, it actually shows like the Avatar, where they show that everybody has some good and bad in them, and just
Yeah.
because you're a hero doesn't mean you have morality comes with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your powers don't equal morality at all. And I really do dig, so with the senator, or with the lady, what's her name, Sitwell, or
Stillwell?
trying to like push the
Stillwell.
the
People in the
superheroes
army,
into the
yeah.
army, like he's like, they'll be your heroes. Like she's talking about, like, alright, so them as a corporation, supervillains. Like if she can control the military and have
Yeah.
superheroes in it, She pretty much controls the world. When she was just like North Korea, she was like, if he goes above the 32nd parallel, like into North Korea, like they'll launch a fucking nuke. And she's like, yeah, my heroes will catch it and throw it back. So like, okay, like I'm not all for nuclear proliferation, but I totally see the point in every country having a nuke, just being like, all right, if anybody does anything fucked up, that's it, right? But like, if every country doesn't have a superhero, then that's it. Then the country with the most superheroes like rolls on everybody.
Yeah, I can see that too. And also the thing with nukes though is that everybody kind of gets touched. It's just how far away you're from it.
Yeah.
But
like if North Korea can't protect itself, which I'm not saying North Korea, I'm not standing for North Korea, but if North Korea can't protect itself with its nukes, then that's it. Then like they have no more autonomy as a country because it's like, well, if they got something that we want or if they're starting shit with us, then
we could just.
They can't stop us. We'll fucking take it.
But also the thing is, we have American bases, so that was all thought. You can't throw the nuke back at North Korea without the U.S. government literally saying that we don't care about all our troops.
Well, they at this point, if the superheroes were in the army, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
I feel like they would not care.
What you got? Hand it.
Okay, Annie said that she was born with superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
So there must be people all around the world.
Technically, most of the heroes should be Chinese.
Yeah,
right.
Most of the heroes should be Chinese and Indian.
I think that the fucking compound V maybe is where they like enhance them or something, but like the United States cannot have a monopoly on superheroes in this universe.
They can't, but if we've got 200 and the rest of the world has a regular rate and we figured out how to increase our rate, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but also I don't know that just because
that's how we got 200.
Yeah.
Or it could be that, but I also think we assume that all powers are useful. Doppelganger. I don't know about y'all, but there's only certain times we can use Mystique in a fight.
Espionage, though. Pure espionage.
Right?
Pure intel gathering.
Like you can do so many. Like you can literally pretend to be different like presidents and leaders, sign treaties.
True. Yeah. And then also, I think the answer would come down to thumbprints, but if you can mimic that, that's also true.
And I mean, in a fight too, as soon as someone's close enough to you to pull the trigger, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Mystique has always been a spy because that was her job. That makes the most amount of sense. So like, it's terrifying, but knowing that the person you go to bed with at night could be the person sent to kill you, and you wouldn't know until the gun goes off. Then like, that's.
I'm becoming a hermit. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going into a mountain and I'm going to a swamp and becoming Toph. That's all that's gonna happen.
Swamp. Damn, this is a really cool show and it answers a lot of really cool questions, and I do really dig like the just the mega corporation being the bad guy.
I feel like
and them infiltrating the government with their lobbyists and their money.
I feel like it's us delving right into a lot of questions too, because if we had superheroes. How would we handle it as America? I would not be shocked if that was exactly how it went.
Oh, jingoistic, patriotic, full on 4th of July every goddamn day. Like, not even a question.
And they use them for political ploy already. You hear that superhero? I feel like if everybody had guns, I wouldn't have to do my job as much.
Because that's the thing, too, is that if you're a superhero as a regular person, you're political. Your politics will flow into the way that you do your job. Everyone's politics flows into the way they do the job. Everyone's supposed to be biased, but for the most part, people have a very hard time doing that. Even in news. Right, like the best newscaster in the world is supposed to be biased, but the best newscaster in the world still isn't. My bad, non-biased. Still isn't non-biased. So it's like if Superman is like a raging libertarian, and they're just like, Superman, we need help. And he's like, I don't know why you guys just don't help your fucking selves. Be like,
right, yeah.
Well, shit, bro.
Or is it very much pull up yours? Well, shoot.
Pull yourself up from your bootstraps.
Right, but then also, do you have the superheroes that are going to help everybody else out too? There's the play, but then my question would be, because we already seen different gene expressions, and we also see that it would be a question of gene expressions. Also, not all humans are Kobe, so I'm assuming not all superheroes are either. Which means that's why there's a top 7, there's another 200, and everybody else, maybe they're supposed to, I can chill my drink real quick, but it's not as like, I can shoot freezing liquid from my body. Like,
well,
I'm wondering what the lengths are.
This is, so, I don't know, mild spoilers for My Hero Academia. But like My Hero has the same thing where like a large percentage of the population actually has powers, but some of them aren't. Some of them are stupid. Some of them are like, I grew a horn. That was my power. I have a singular horn. Ta-da. I work in accounting. But so then like there's like licenses and provisional, and they just treat it like driving a car because the majority of everyone has it. So it's like, well, they figure out a way to like properly regulate it, but in this system right now, it doesn't really seem like there's a proper
regular
way.
yeah.
Unless we just haven't gotten into it. It just seems like they're treating it like the NBA. They're treating it like drafts, where it's like, oh yeah, you're dope. We'll put you on the team and like you work for us, but you're not an entertainer, man. You fucking.
Well,
like,
but they also have in My Hero Academia. They have like agencies that take them.
yeah, and we only see the one agency. Well, I think. What do you mean the points? When he was like, you got like 4 or 5. I thought they were talking about like points as in like percentage wise, like on shareholder shit. Because when he was like, you got 4 points, he was upset because they were arguing about it. And he was like, we're just going to sit around here and argue about nickels? Like, what would Starlight think? Because they're all talking about, like, each of them, like, probably don't have a stake in the company, but they get, like, a percentage back, like, from whatever the yearly earnings are.
So how do you get your points then? Because he said, well, how do we all have 4 points?
Well, she said that lawyers have to do with that. Because she's like, remember, you just have really bad lawyers.
Yeah, because
so
how do you have 4
Oh, so your lawyers negotiate your contract?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
But man, this shit goes all the way. I mean, I am curious about what old boy wanted to talk about. Translucent, like his other like weird, dark
all
shit
the
that
dark.
he could be telling all
well,
the
I think that
snitching.
he's gonna be like just.
He would have been like a huge plethora of
information.
Of information. We always showed how biased everybody is towards themselves.
Yeah.
So then I'd be curious. It's still you could lie to me by omission.
Yeah, I still don't know. Like, the information that he provided might be true, but might not. Like, it's not.
Yeah, you never.
Because he was coerced, so.
Bruh.
He might have just wanted to say something.
Just to save his life, yeah.
Because I was thinking that we could have it so that he like you could put him on camera and be like, all right, tell everything that you know. But like without actual receipts and proof and shit, it really wouldn't matter. It'd just be a dude with a bomb up his ass saying what his captor told him to say.
Yeah.
So what about Starlight and her fight?
That was where my question came in. The disguise, it looks just like her, but without the suit.
I think that's a joke on like superheroes in general. Because
All the
Superman, like you can't tell the difference between Superman when he puts a pair of glasses on.
Hey, here's the thing though. I met somebody like this. Very recently, I had no idea who they were with their glasses on, and they took them off, and I lost my whole mess. So that made me really think the Clark Kent thing could be a thing.
Clark Kent effect is real. That's hilarious.
But also, again, with the fight, if you don't release all the camera footage, which it seemed like they didn't. If they
they just released the two, which her just punching
It was
the guys.
somebody recording from their apartment.
Yeah.
So they probably heard something, and by the time they got over there, so no context.
Yeah.
Maybe all the fucking superheroes should wear body cams, and then don't obstruct them or turn them off. I'm just saying, if they don't have anything to hide, if they're working on our behalf, they should probably just all have body cams on you fucking suits.
You know, body cams are just.
But then it goes into the breath of when I'm at if I'm at my secret identity, because the whole big thing was she acted out of her superpowers to help somebody in a thing they didn't plan.
If you've got carte blanche to commit murder in my streets, you don't have a fucking secret identity. I need to know who you are.
So
unless you're a soup, specifically Pozole, which is pork soup.
She should have been a civilian.
Oh,
and not use her super. Like, I understand you cannot just ignore seeing a crime like this.
And the only way she would be able to win that fight was her using her powers.
Well, but I mean, she could have.
Call the police.
She could have just tried to fight them off physically, because I'm sure she can fight too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she cannot just rely on her fucking.
She's 100 in the series, 110 pounds, 5'6", taking on 2 men.
Okay, fine. She could have called the police. She could have yelled at them. She could have freaked them out.
And that wouldn't have stopped anything immediately.
But the girl and her could
she
run in
away.
different directions.
Yeah.
True.
I get it.
I
just think that her goal right now is to she wants to stop crime with her power.
And in my head, I love how these extra steps are. But if I got superpowers and I see this, everybody's clapping these hands. I want Wonder Woman 2, Justice 2, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
tired
the problem.
of pansies.
But that's the problem, because you are your own agent, but she is either at work or off duty.
Yeah.
She was
off
off
duty
duty.
I have
Like that's what some cops they try to go on a power trip when they're off work and just
I feel like if
try
you're
to
helping
control
to
a
stop
situation.
crime, it's different. If you're stopping a crime, she's framed it to seem like she's punching 2 people. She stopped a crime.
Well, yeah, and here's the other thing. Well, 2 things. One is that when they were crime and analytics have all these statistics, we got better intel than the cops, right? So then really it seems like we could be solving these crimes in a different way. If they knew that truck full of drugs was going to be there,
right?
Why didn't they stop it well before it got there? Yeah. Because they wanted it to play out.
What
they
if
wanted it to be a PR thing.
Yeah. What if they made it a crime? What if they
told
people, hey, come steal these drugs?
Yeah, and they're all what's-his-face's toys.
Yeah.
So why is it not implanted? So they come into and they break and stop a truckload of the Cuddle Homelander toy filled with drugs. So it's all new, all there.
So bless you.
Thank you.
My question is this. All right. What's his name?
Oh, you're fine.
What's Homelander? All right. was Homelander a pervert before and then he could see through walls, or was him being able to see through walls made him a pervert? Same with Translucent.
I think that
is Translucent a pervert before he would notice that he had to be naked and like hide and could be in plain sight? Or is him like not having the agency of being like, I can do whatever I want? Like there's no accountability for him.
Yeah.
And there's no accountability for Homelander. So like I think that their powers, like I think being able to see through walls eventually makes you a pervert.
Yeah. I think that Translucent was probably more on the perverted side before he got the powers. I feel like he's just why?
Yeah.
I just feel like he just seems like that type of person. Like he took advantage of his yeah. He took advantage of his powers versus Homelander. I think he just really likes that girl. I don't know if he's specifically perverted in a sense that
she's pumping milk and he's licking. He's like
he is disgusting. I'm gonna say that.
But like,
I think
all right. Imagine this though. Either one of those dudes have that power in high school.
Yeah, I feel like
you telling me they're not peeping through every single skirt?
Oh,
you're telling
no,
me
they
that old boy's
probably
not
are.
just jerking?
Yeah.
Like, if you were invisible and you're this dude and you're hit with all these hormones, you're jerking off in the girl's shower. Like, you haven't even thought about if it's bad or not because you're not going to get caught. You know you're not going to get caught. You have no fucking accountability. And then, like, that develops who you are as a person. You're just like, I've been getting away with shit my whole entire life. Who the fuck is going to stop me now?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's... Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
I feel like morality stops a lot of people from using their powers as such. This is going on a rant of how gross high school boys are. Don't at me, but y'all know we ourselves. Coming with Homelander though, I feel like it must be both. Because if he's so set in being godlike, I'm assuming, and they're all humans, and I'm wondering if that's the only mother figure he's had, because he's really leaning on it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, if you're groomed to believe that you're godlike,
like I feel like it's her effect that she's.
But here's the thing,
and she only treats him as such. They only stroke his ego, and he can't take criticism.
Is that if you think you're God gets to see everything. You don't have nothing.
Yeah. Right? And
so, I mean,
we see how Zeus and them are, especially with their powers. Are they not just humans with bigger powers?
Turning into eagles and fucking people, Zeus, you dirty fuck.
And different animals too. Leave that girl alone when you're a swan. What is wrong with you?
Get your shit together, bro. But
whole ass
no,
life.
I do think I guess I don't know. My personal belief is that if you, because I've said this before plenty of times, and maybe it just means I'm a bad person, but like I think if you have a power that like takes away, like where you're just like, all right, so I can like see through walls, and so like no one knows that I'm like looking through their clothes right now. Like no one's going to know that. Like you would just do it, and I think that you would just continue to do it until it just became normal to you, and like that part of your morality would just get shaved off because like humans do what humans can do. You know what I mean? Like all right, everybody has terrible thoughts. Because no one's gonna ever know the terrible thoughts you have. You're allowed to have. You're entitled to your terrible thoughts, right? If everyone could see through stuff, we would do it all the time. It wouldn't even be like a thing you would question anymore. You'd just be like, yeah, it's just a thing that I do. You know what I mean? But
I think,
it's like,
and that's what comes on to the morality. Because if it's I can do it and it's other people's, are you imposing other people's privacy? If everybody can do it, we have
no one
glass
has
walls.
any privacy. So yeah, we
Right?
don't even have walls.
Well, we're just walking out here. Now we're just out here.
Yeah.
But if it's the one dude, he would be. I think if he'd be like, I'm gonna respect people's privacy. I'm gonna respect people's privacy, and then eventually be like, all right, I did it once, and then I did it twice. Then you just be like, I did it again. Why, dude? Fuck you.
Because also, as coming from perspective, if I have that power, I don't want to look at people because I know how people look like. Y'all ain't that cute.
Yeah.
Like I've seen, there's 8 million people in the world. No, I'm
most everyone looks like a walrus.
This right there,
and that's totally fine. But also, it's the step of the new normal. But I also think it's almost how people with money.
Yep.
When people get lumps of money, they start acting out, and I feel like it has to be you. Always you. We see how Starlight navigates even with her powers, though I feel like it's very much of a stage mom, real good Christian upbringing because she has such a pull with them. If that you is you are who you are, even with you have these powers only amplify who you really are. Yeah. And if it amplifies your evil, that means you need to go to therapy.
For that same thing though, there's a couple of different shows where people in them can like live forever, and through them living forever, they don't start committing atrocities at first, but eventually they're like, all right, I committed an atrocity, whatever, like. You know, I did something bad, but that was 100 years ago. And then, like, because they can live forever, they just do more and more and more bad because they get further away from those set morals that humans are given. We're defined, like, in these parentheses of, like, life and death and, like, what you can and can't do. And once you start living outside of that, like, if you live for 400 years and you killed 4 people, I killed 1 person every 100 years. It's not even that bad, really. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, people start thinking like that because you're like,
you justify
on a longer scale of time. It's like whatever. And I mean, like, I don't think that those things inherently make you bad, but I think that like having access to that shit
Yeah.
Eventually makes you fucking fucked up.
Makes you,
I feel like there's people who will go ahead and play in their boundaries, and that comes with the wherewithal, because ain't nobody seem emotionally stable in this entire series.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming even the dad, like it's so I love how the dad says about Robin's accident, because I feel like it really speaks to people's cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
And even now, like, oh, but they got killed by the cops. No, and they committed a crime. No.
Yeah.
If I commit a non-violent crime, it should not be answered with violence, and I should not have to wager my life.
Oh, if you commit a violent crime, you should still be in jail in front of your jury. Like, that is what we all agreed upon.
And I feel like it's what you have done must be met with that force. If you're shooting people, then I'm going to get somebody. If you have a deadly weapon, yes. But it really highlights that how comfortable, once people have a set narrative that they're comfortable in living in, these supers commit accidents.
Mm-hmm.
The police aren't always bad, they're just doing their job. Then everything they will do is apply to that.
Mm-hmm.
You murdered your girlfriend she was off of the curb, which then your own father just continues the narrative.
And I really like the contrast of like the French guy talking about like still remembering the first person that he killed, and like having, even though he killed, like even though he's a criminal, like should be in jail, he has like
regret,
he has like some hints of regret, compassion, guilt,
passion,
but the superheroes, they're so desensitized by their own power, like they get corrupted by their own power, that they don't have empathy.
There's no empathy,
Or
and
they
like
allow the
I
powers
think
to
that
corrupt them.
but I also think that people with money have that kind of power where they like money corrupts you because you never get repercussions for anything you do because you can always pay for it.
And I feel like it's really that. Do you allow them to corrupt you, or it's much harder to change yourself than go with the flow?
Yeah.
And it's so easy to go with the flow. As soon as you get cognitive dissonance, it takes time for you to stand still and really self-reflect. And if that's not already built into your psyche or taught to you from jump to make self-accountability, it's just going to keep amplifying your bad side.
So,
I really agree with what you said. In our dissertation, we will.
Thanks for the TED Talk. Batman and Robin. Batman back in the day used to refer to Robin as his young ward, and her name was Robin Ward, and she died.
What?
Spoiler for Batman comic books. Often.
That's cool.
Which Robin?
Dick Grayson, I think, is the one who died.
Right? Is that the second one?
I don't fucking remember, but the Joker beats him to death with a crowbar. Spoilers.
Allegedly, because then the Red Hood comes back and then starts killing the king.
Well, that's because he got to the Lazarus pit. So I mean, like, he definitely did it.
He was dead at one point.
Yeah. You beat somebody to death and they come back to life. You still beat him to death.
Yo, could you imagine that? Coming back, I beat you back to death one time. I'm gonna do it again.
There was side tangent. Somebody recently, I think died in prison or like something like that, but they resuscitated him, and he was like, "All right, that was my life sentence. Like, I did it."
Oh.
I mean, technically,
shut up.
The life sentence, isn't it? Like,
did you not die?
I died.
Isn't that life sentence like 77 years?
I think it's like 7, because that's what I say. I think that's why they say like 65 to life or something like that. So it's like
what?
Yeah.
Did they go for it?
Huh? I don't know.
That'd be a great defense. I died, didn't I?
Because it would be the world's craziest trial, because you have to actually prove that like after you died, then that was the end of one life, and like you coming back as the start of another.
I'm a Buddhist. What I'm hearing is if I go to jail, I need to become a Buddhist.
But for like you're the same person still. You didn't reincarnate. You still you.
I mean, double jump now.
Well, guys, let us know what you think about The Boys. Let us know what you think about superpowers and all that jazz. We are curious.
Talk to us in the comments.
Fuck yeah. Also, there'll be more people next time and a different variety of people in and out of the studio. Although these two people will probably always be in the studio, but these 2 seats will be filled by different people. But no, that just means that we'll be on call with you guys. So you'll see. You know how it breaks down. All right, y'all. Bye.
The Boys.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of The Boys. We would like to give a special shout out to our super patrons, Aaron, Desiree, Eleanor, Exploring Dylan, IE Pink Tacos, Joe Max Jules, Light Yagami, Michael Henry, Nick Comfort, Pavi, Quentin Martin, Ricky, and Ruby Tiger. Thank you all so much and have an awesome day.